He is only 17 years old, but is already playing at ATP level tournaments. He is already receiving a lot of comparisons with Nadal, and he is probably going to be one of the biggest names in tennis in the future. What's up guys, my name is Tennistic, and today we're here to see the case of Carlos Alcaraz, the young player who many are naming as the next Nadal. But before starting the video, I would like to congratulate you guys, because on the last video I made I said that only 1.7% of my viewers were subscribed to the channel. Well, we've passed from 1.7% to 2.5%. I mean, there's not a great difference, but just imagine if every single video I uploaded, 0.8% of the people watching would subscribe to the channel. If you think of it that way, it actually isn't that bad. So please, for all of you guys that are not subscribed to the channel yet, at least 0.8% of you guys subscribe to the channel to enjoy many good tennis videos. For free! What could be better? Anyways, let's get to the video. So, let me just start by saying that being the next Nadal is something literally impossible. Winning 20 Grand Slams is something that only 2 male players have done in the history of the sport. So I don't think it's a good idea comparing a 17-year-old to such a successful player. But obviously saying that he is the new Nadal sells a lot, so at least here in Spain there has been and there will be many headlines with this quote. So here is a more proper question. Is Carlos Alcaraz a future star in the sport? Well, many players do think so. I've had the privilege of watching him live at a Challengers tournament, and the quickest thing that stuck out to me is his insane acceleration on the forehand. I've seen a lot of ATP tournaments live, and very few players have an acceleration like that. I have no doubt that Alcaraz is gonna have one of the best forehands in the world. Also, another thing that sticks out is how calm and composed he is on court. You cannot see almost any sign of frustration when he is on court. He is very focused and his attitude is almost impeccable. And although he is a very aggressive player who likes to take control of the points, he moves very well around the court and has great defensive skills. He also likes to close a lot of his plays on the volley, so the thing is, he is already a very complete player to compete against top players, because almost every single one of them has a huge serve, and you don't want to be in a huge disadvantage when going against them. Another point to talk about is that if he's compared to Nadal, is he a clay court specialist? Well, I don't think that will be the case with Alcaraz, and although clay is probably his best surface right now, mostly because here in Spain the majority of tournaments are on clay, so he's been playing on clay all his life, but I think his game can adapt very well to all surfaces, and that's the thing when you are a very complete player. You can easily adapt your game to the surface you are playing, so I don't think he will be the type of guy to only make good results on clay. One of the few negative things I've seen about him is that he's not the greatest front runner, and what I mean by this is that he has this little tendency where he takes the foot out of the gas when he is leading in the scoreboard. Not in all matches of course, but I have seen him leading comfortably some matches that he ends up winning very closely or even losing the match. But his serve and that, I'm sure he will be improving in the next couple of years. Right now his coach is Juan Carlos Ferrero, former world #1, who I'm sure will be doing a great job with him. Ferrero said in an interview that he sees very special things in Alcaraz, and like I said before, many players in the tour see him as a future star. Dominic Thiem mentioned him in a press conference at the US Open as such.
Of course, I always know when there are very good young players coming up. It's the same with Carlos Alcaraz now. We know that these guys are gonna be super good and that it's only a question of time until they get to the very top.
Zverev, who recently played against him, said that he will reach the top 10 by 2024. And even Nadal, who has trained with him, sees a bright future in him, stating that he loves his attitude on court and his intensity, and that he will be a great name for Spain's sport in the future. So there's no doubt that the kid has huge potential. Where do I see him? I see him being one of the best players in the world, but maybe in a 2 to 3 years time. Let's see how his game evolves. I'm not really sure of what he's gonna be able to achieve, if that makes any sense. Like for example with Sinner, I see things much more clear. I do think Sinner is gonna be a top 10 player in 1 year or 2. I'm pretty sure of that. Like I say, with Alcaraz, I don't know how much time he will take to reach his full potential. So let me know what you guys think about him. What type of career do you think he will have? I will be reading all your comments. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you did for more tennis videos like this, and see you guys in my next video. Peace!